Happy Sunday night. Hope no one has the scaries. We might have the Sunday scaries around here because someone might have a middle schooler tomorrow. Freaking out about that. I'm just like, how? How is my little bitty baby starting middle school? It's bizarre. Also, I'm low-key crying because this tomorrow begins the worst commute in the world, the commute I never really wanted or expected to have to make. 45 minutes one way to drop everyone off at school, 45 minutes home. And get to Mr. MK, luckily, is not traveling at the moment, so he'll get to split that with me and do the pickups in the afternoon, and we'll have carpool part of the week, which is nice. But oh my gosh, I'm not ready for all these changes, especially right now when it's so hot. Before we get started, want to send love to everyone in Hawaii right now. Sorry, this is all what I would have said last week if had I been able to set up. Clearly, I'm feeling a whole lot better. This new round of COVID going around, y'all, it's no joke. It's very similar to the last one, which was very similar to. So I didn't get COVID in the first wave, but I've had it several times since getting the vaccines and all the boosters. So I can assure you this is very similar to the Delta variant and the one before that, the one that feels like a really bad flu with in sinus infection, like right there behind the nose. You feel like somebody punched you in the face and then it got infected. That's what this round of COVID feels like. So it's they get less and less bad as they go, but it's still not good. So I'm not going to tell you to wear a mask, but I'm going to tell you that I'm going to be wearing a mask when I go to orientation tomorrow and I'm standing around all these people I don't know. I'm going to be wearing it most of the time because I don't want to get this again. I'm not scared as I was the first time, but I'm just tired. I'm over it. I'm so done being sick. I don't want to be sick again. I'm wearing a mask. I don't care. So also, office hours. Got some fewer openings this week, and I'm sorry for that, but I have a lot next week. If you want to talk sooner, reach out to me. Let me know. I can always make time. It's just really hard to devote time this week. My usual hours are coming right in the middle of that afternoon commute. And I would rather not make promises than make promises and not keep them. So I want to make sure that I'm good with my schedule and that I don't need to shift office hours around to accommodate this horrifying commute that I'm going to have to do with the kids this year. So if you want to talk a little bit sooner, if you can't find anything in office hours, do reach out. I will make time. I can always make time during the day or in the evening. It's not a big deal. Congratulations to everyone. To Tamara Payton, by the way, who just decided to run 4 hours today for reasons I don't understand. That's amazing. Good for you. I don't think anybody else is racing right now. It's just been too hot. It was like 106 degrees in Portland. It's just been awful. It's been awful and awful hot. If you've been racing, bless you. Oh, and congratulations. Here's the win to celebrate. Dirk ran 2 miles, slow miles, but Dirk is recovering from a stroke. That is Sarah Seberg's husband. We are very excited for you, Dirk. Way to go, Ironman. I'm so glad that you're back up on your feet. Congratulations. And Sarah, I know that this must be huge for you. I love that for you. Congratulations. Sweet. And I had this open. So I stall a little bit more looking for. Here it is. For a runner rebuilding after 6+ months off due to knee injury, would a casual 5K or 10K in late October be realistic? The doctor said the runner can start jogging after August 25th. Side note, the runner asking promises to keep her ego in check and listen to her body. If this is the runner, I think it is, who actually had a minor knee surgery to repair a meniscus, I would recommend sticking to the 5K. Why? Because all y'all, and I love you dearly, run 5Ks and 10Ks the same way. So if I really thought that you were going to run the 5K harder, I would say let's do the 10K. But since you're not really going to race it the 5K away, if 5K was meant to be raced, I'm like, let's just stick to the shorter distance and treat it like an easy effort run as much as possible and don't do anything to tear the knee up. And I think it's fine. Yeah, that's the only reason I would say maybe do the 10K is if I thought like you are a short distance runner and you cannot control yourself in a 5K. So let's do the 10K because I know you're scared of that distance. Ain't none of y'all like that. So let's do the 5K. Have some fun with it. Be glad that you're back out there so quickly after surgery, and don't mess up. Don't mess up, and it'll be fine. Yay. Okay, that was really the only question that we had this week. Another round of Tiptoe is going to be starting this fall. I have not decided on the exact start date yet. I'll be announcing it after Labor Day. I know a lot of y'all are still doing the slide into the school year program with Another Mother Runner, and that's fine and cool too. I don't really want to start this until, I don't specifically plan my programs around them. I'm just acknowledging that some of you guys are in the middle of a program right now. I wasn't going to start this until after Labor Day, or maybe a week or two after Labor Day, because I also know that a lot of schools start after Labor Day, and I don't see the point in trying to get anyone to commit into anything during a time of transition. So also it just like would dovetail really nicely with, there's something about September 21st. It's such a random date. It's a good month off of Halloween, but I don't know, is that the first 6 weeks of school? Maybe that's like the first quarter. It feels like far enough out that I'm not stressed about it, but close enough that I'm going to think about it. So that's the way I kind of look at planning the calendar these days. Like it's when everything's easy when you're fit, everything's a well-oiled machine. When you're not, or you're trying to come back, the times that we need to tiptoe the most, those are the times when we need to just kind of, throw a little bit more caution to the wind when it comes to the planning and say, okay, that's good enough. And here we go. That's the start date. And so the way I've done this for the next round of tiptoe is to say, somewhere around September 21st sounds real good to me, because by then at least I will know what I can commit to. And for those of you who did tiptoe the last time, you're going to be getting, and you plan this time, you're going to be getting different journal prompts. I generally like to use plans a couple of times, like the burns, when I make them, because there's so much of a time suck in order to make them. But people have liked this program so much they want to do it over and over. So going forward, I'm going to be mindful and respectful of that until y'all stop showing up over and over. Then I'm going to go back to being lazy. But for now, I am going to completely revamp it. It's not going to be like massive change and all of a sudden it's going to be hard. It's going to have the same heart. It's going to have the same feel. The journal prompts and the what we think about and the way we think about things is going to be a little bit different. And the workouts that I assign are going to be a little different too. So, that'll be coming up right around the corner. September 21st is like a good month from now. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's totally going to be fine. Is that exactly the start date? No, I made that number up. That could be a Tuesday for all I know. I will go back and look at the calendar later. I will not be deciding until after Labor Day what the start date is, and when I know, you shall too. If that sounds good to you, if this is something you want to do let me know, though, sooner rather than later. September is going to be sassy. We're going to be sassier. You're coached. You are loved. And if you are YOLOing a 4-hour run just because you feel like it on a Saturday, it's pretty much a definition of winning at life. I can't do that right now, and I would love to.